We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling.
If you are managing a commercial fleet right now based purely on the monthly vehicle lease payment or the sticker price at purchase, you're only seeing part of the picture. Two vehicles can sit side by side in your yard, cost the exact same amount up front, and by the time you retire them in 10 years later, one of them has cost your business thousands of dollars more than the other. Why? Because the sticker price is just the tip of the iceberg. Today we are breaking down Fleet Total Cost of Ownership, TCO, what it actually includes, how to calculate it accurately across your assets, and the exact levers you can pull to stop bleeding cash. I'll attach a template Excel document to help you get started. Let's get into it. When most people think of vehicle costs, they look at the monthly payment. That's dangerous. Total cost of ownership captures every single dollar a vehicle consumes from the day it's acquired to the day it's sold off at auction. To make sense of it, we break TCO down into three distinct buckets: fixed costs, variable costs, and soft costs. First, fixed costs. These happen whether the vehicle is driving 500 miles a week or sitting dead in the yard. This includes your initial acquisition costs or lease payments, upfitting costs, depreciation, which is usually your single biggest silent killer, insurance premiums, and licensing and registration and taxes. A note regarding depreciation: you log depreciation on all your vehicles. Booking monthly depreciation lowers your operating income on the profit and loss statement, which can impact external financial terms, investor reporting, and internal profitability matrix. Reduce the size of your fleet whenever you can. 2. Variable operating costs. These scale directly with utilization. You've got fuel or electricity consumption, tires, and routine preventative maintenance like oil changes and fluid filters. It also includes corrective repairs, the unexpected wear and tear items that crop up as vehicles age. Third, soft costs. This is where fleets lose money without realizing it. Soft costs cover the administrative support needed to run a fleet operation, including purchasing, payroll, risk management, accounts payable, etc. Your finance department may give you an indirect cost rate, such as 8% to 15%, to apply to your vehicle operating costs. If not, check with them on how they would like you to calculate this overhead rate. So how do we actually calculate TCO? At a high level, the master formula is straightforward. Total cost of ownership equals your fixed costs plus your variable costs plus your soft costs minus the resale value of the vehicle. Notice that last part, minus resale value. What you recover at the end of its life cycle directly offsets your total costs. Now, raw total cost numbers are great for accounting, but they don't help you compare a heavy-duty service van running regional routes to a light-duty supervisor pickup. To compare assets apples to apples, you have to normalize your data using one of two metrics: cost per mile or cost per month. Cost per mile, or CPM, is equal to the total life cycle cost divided by the total lifetime mileage. This is your go-to metric for high mileage delivery, field service, and transport fleets where fuel and tire wear dominate the expense sheet. Cost per month, or CPMO, is equal to the total life cycle cost divided by total months in service. If you manage fixed route assets where monthly mileage hardly changes, or executive pools where simply having a car available outweighs raw mileage, cost per month gives you a much truer picture. Calculating TCO is only the first step. Optimizing it is where you drive bottom line profitability. If you want to force your TCO down starting this quarter, you can pull these four specific operational levers. First, right-sizing your fleet. Stop over-speccing vehicles. If a route only requires a compact utility configuration, don't buy a heavy-duty chassis just in case. You're paying a heavy penalty in acquisition costs, fuel efficiency, and maintenance complexity every single day. Give that inspector a Ford Ranger, not an F-250. Second, perfecting your life cycle timing. Every vehicle has an economic sweet spot, the exact window where its depreciation curve flattens out, just before maintenance spikes and repair downtime starts eating your profits. For example, if you have certain buses in your fleet that you know will need costly transmission work at the 100,000 to 120,000 mile mark, plan on replacing those vehicles prior to failure. Similarly, if you have sales reps that drive Toyota Camrys, consider keeping those vehicles longer than 5 to 7 years. Third, enforcing preventative maintenance discipline. I'm sure most of you are already hyper-focused on preventative maintenance, but the importance of regular maintenance needs to be emphasized here. Reactive maintenance is expensive, proactive maintenance is cheap. Sticking religiously to your PM intervals prevents minor filter replacements from turning into catastrophic engine or transmission failures. More importantly, it keeps your trucks out of the shop and in service. Lastly, number 4, tracking 12-month mileage data. Don't rely on single-day operational snapshots to judge asset health. Evaluate your annual mileage data per asset over a 12-month period. If a vehicle or vehicle class is severely underutilized, you are bleeding cash on an asset that isn't pulling its weight. Consider surplusing or reallocating underutilized vehicles. Managing TCO isn't about restricting operations. It's about gaining total visibility over your operations so every vehicle in your yard is a profit center, not a liability. Drop a comment below. Are you tracking your fleet TCO using cost per mile or cost per month? I want to know what challenges you're running into. Remember to download the free Excel template to help get you started on your TCO project. If this video helped you better understand total cost of ownership, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.
We keep on moving along, we keep on